My whole life I thought there was nothing beyond this wall, and now you're showing me this? Everything I know is a lie! It's confidential, Harry. Even I didn't know until I joined the police and became Class S. And dyed my hair red. Look behind you. The world you live in is entirely within that large dome. Yes, that is the entire world as you know it. It was puny and pathetic. And the wall of the dome is what you've been told is the end of the world itself. But why? In this world, it's like a ruin, a wasteland. They already told you about that. Look, just what I said. Do you remember what I talked about yesterday? Rahu tore through the outside world and reduced it to utter ruin. This wasteland you see before you is the world Rahu destroyed centuries ago. What? This? But how? How could it cause all this destruction? Let's go back to my office. We'll continue there. Wait, we come all this way just to turn around and go back to your office? You suck. Now remember, you cannot tell anybody about what you have seen today, and about Christopher Columbus' exploits to try to prove that the world was round. Excuse me, who's Christopher Columbus? Yes, Marcia? Everybody thinks the world ends at the wall, that there's nothing beyond the wall. All our lives we've been taught this and we've believed it. Exactly! That was a trick! It worked, didn't it? That's just wrong, man. Everyone's been fooled. Wrong, you think so? Harry, now that you know the truth about the outside world, how do you feel? Feel? Well, surprised, I guess. And? And nothing, really. Is your life better for knowing? Were there problems in your life that required you to know this? What? No, not really. I don't feel satisfied. Comfortable. When I saw that ruin, it made me feel unsafe, like my world is unstable. Marcia, if you didn't know about this truth, if you died without ever knowing the true nature of our world, would there have been a problem? What? No, I don't think so, Right! Some things are best left alone! It's like you said, Marcia. Anyone who sees that wasteland feels unsafe, uneasy. Knowing that the world beyond the wall is ruination of the world that was once our home, it does no one any good. If people are happy living in ignorance, why ruin that happiness with the truth? Because the truth will set you free, man! Our prime duty as Class S commanders is to hide this awful truth from this people. The people, not this people. To protect this world, and to ensure the happiness of the people who live in it. Well, it was a shock. But I guess it doesn't make much difference to me, knowing what I know now. I think I understand that there are some things you're better off not knowing. Now you're thinking like a Class S commander. You're quick. Really? I thought that was kind of slow. There are others who know the truth, though, and they are trying to use it to their own advantage. The C Syndicate! We still don't know how Z found out about the outside world. To be honest, we have no idea what they plan to do with that knowledge either. Heck, if that door was the only way to go to the outside world, how'd they come in here? However, we do know that the Z's hide out somewhere in the outside world. However, if the public knew the truth, other, more dangerous syndicates might form. I see. You may be right! There is no questioning now that Z is planning something. As he told us, they now possess Rahu! Roy has been investigating the outside world for the past few days. He's dead. With his findings, we're starting to understand more about their operation. Roy says he's close to pinpointing the location of their hideout, even though he has no proof. Once we find out where the hideout is, we'll send Roy and Mira over to destroy Rahu and take out Z. Ding ding ding. Only someone with a Class S license can walk into the outside world. That's where we need your help. Our help? You know, we really didn't want to have to bring you into this. But join the army! Mira's right. I'm ashamed to admit it, but there simply aren't enough people in the police squad with the skill and mental strength and stability to acquire a Class S license. So that's why you had us take the S rank test. Ugh. To help you guys out. That's not true. We do think you have the talents. This is the truth. But if you wanted us to help, you should have told us before we took the S rank test. Yeah, that's right. You should have told us later. We couldn't tell you about it until you passed the S rank test. It was confidential. How much about this whole confidentiality thing do you people not get? I can understand if you feel like you've been deceived, but think it over. We can't let things pass knowing what Rahu did to this world. Rahu did to this world hundreds of years ago. History may well repeat itself. Rahu is here again, and the citizenry is in danger. Your lives will be in danger, but in a sense, they already are. I won't force you, but I would like your help. I don't ask for you to answer right away, but time is running out. Rahu is too dangerous to ignore. So think about it. Consider carefully whether you will help us to protect our world. We will. I'll be staying here at HQ for a while. Think it over, Harry. I will. I'm sorry that we have to ask you to do such a dangerous task. However, think of the people around you, your fellow citizens. Think of them before you answer. Marcia, Jose, I've got to go. I've got some thinking to do. Jose, I'm going home too. And then I think I'll take a walk. La-di-da-di-da-di-da-da! Jose, think it over, will you? I'll go home and think about it! Good. Yes. Save our world or not? That's a tough question. Ring. Yeah. Why does he answer it before he talks to the phone? Jose, we got work. Haul yourself over to the office now. He didn't yell at me this time. I wonder what's wrong. He used Splash! His clothes have changed! There we go. Okay, Granny Numbnuts. Good morning, Jose. Good luck with your kid today. Everything's been so peaceful and quiet lately, it makes you wish something exciting would happen. Maybe I ought to go out more. I might meet myself an exciting man or something. Ew! People like her should not procreate. I don't know, really it doesn't matter. I mean, some people have actually really nice kids and that kind of thing, yada yada yada, zap zap zap. Poof! Good, you're all here. I got a call from the chief of police. Seems like they have a job for you three. They must have found Z's hideout. He told me that he had a job, but that was confidential. But it's going to be a long one. He also said that it was up to you if you wanted to take the job, but he also wanted my permission. You don't sound like you want us to take the job. It's good money, isn't it? Yeah, the money's good, but if you want my opinion, I'm against it. What? But why? That's wrong. Or what's wrong? I'm not nitty. I can tell you guys are getting into something dangerous here. I care too much for you people. I don't want you to die. I know I'm just your boss, and I have no idea what you think of me, but I like you. I don't want to see you die on some fool mission. And I have no means of knowing of what you're all about to do. I'm sorry, Chief. We swore not to tell. It's okay, Marcia. I understand. Ernest! Anyway, it's up to the three of you to decide whether or not you want to accept this assignment. I don't know the situation. I don't have the right to tell you what to do right now. Aw, Chief! Go see the chief of police. He'll give you all the details, I'm sure. If you're going to take the job, then follow it through to the end. And with that, you're dismissed! The rest is up to you! Only you can prevent forest fires. Yay! Of course, you can't really do anything aside from go there. I mean, there may be a bit of a free roaming thing, but I don't really care to do any of it. Actually, let's go to Bogey's Cafe. We can't. Great. Hooah! Hooah! It's a bust of the chief. It's another bust of the chief. Let's bust the bust of the chief. Thank you for coming. Roy just returned. Roy just returned. He has pinpointed the location of the Sea Syndicate hideout. As I thought, there are hideouts in the outside world. Then it's time for you to break into the hideout. They've got Rahu! We need to hurry. I would like to reiterate how desperately we need your help if you're willing to give it. What are your answers? Of course I can't force you to go into the outside world. If you told me not to come, I would follow anyways. It's kind of stupid, really. I hear you, Marcia, but what do we do if it turns out your brother's involved in all this? Brother? You mean Sergey? What about Mr. Gay? You found him? Oh yeah, Sergey used to be part of the police squad, right? You were his boss, weren't you, sis? He's a member of Z. What? That must be why he vanished. He left once he found out the truth about the outside world. Sergey, that scum! Roy, Marcia's right here. Think before you speak. It's okay. He's a douchebag and I understand now. My brother was class S too.